My name is Neda Khan. I'm the Regional Marketing Director for Nutanix for emerging markets. So that is Middle East, Turkey, and Sub-Saharan Africa.
Nutanix is a major player in the data center space. How have you seen 2024 evolving, and take us a little bit through what Nutanix does for data centers?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we aim to do essentially is we modernize the data centers. Okay, so our software, which is built on hyper-converged infrastructure, we're the pioneer in that technology where you're bringing together compute and storage and networking to allow it to run on a single pane of management, right? So usually if you look at sort of traditional data centers, three-tier architecture, all of these things act separately, and a lot of times that causes things to be a little bit slower, a little bit more complicated. So at the core of everything that we do, it's simplicity. So we modernize the data centers, and that allows companies to accelerate their journey to the cloud. So we basically say, if you want to go to the cloud, if you want to run applications on the cloud, we can get you there faster. And then I think on top of that, a lot of trends that we see in 2024 is obviously sustainability. The UAE itself saw, last year was a year of sustainability. I think it continues to be a focus. And at the end of the day, technology is a big factor on how we're going to save this planet. It's a big contributor to the problems that we have with regards to climate change and things like that. So if you look at it in simple terms, data centers take up a lot of electricity, right? And if you're hosting within a data center using traditional infrastructure, you're going to have a lot more cooling expenses. You just have a lot more tech, a lot more, needs for technologies, right? So you end up having consuming a lot of energy. With Nutanix, that just kind of shrinks. You go from having, tens and hundreds of racks to maybe having 3 racks that are running the exact same amount of workload. So less energy consumed, and eventually, it's better for the planet.
And we're at GITEX, of course, here in Dubai, and a huge topic is AI. How have you really seen the AI impacting what Nutanix is offering to your customers?
Yeah, sure. So AI, like I think cloud is just the buzzword, and I think people are also doing things that they might have done with cloud where they just kind of rush, they're getting the mandate, do AI, and then they just don't know where to begin. So creating and testing and managing AI applications, again, requires a specific type of infrastructure. And I think that's really where Nutanix plays in, is that if you want to play around with AI, you're going to need an infrastructure that can support that testing and that learning for the applications to grow. And that's really where Nutanix can play in.
Amazing. And final question, what excites you the most about 2025?
I think what will be nice is I'm hoping that technology is going towards a direction that we're going to be able to do some good with it. I think if we allow more companies to look at sustainable options and how technology can play a role in making our planet more sustainable, I think that's one positive note with technology. But AI, doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. I think at first we thought, is it going to stick around? But it seems like it's just evolving into more and more. So I'm excited to see where that takes us to.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and wishing you the best of the rest of the time we have at GITEX.